Welcome to our final module. In the previous modules of this training series, we explored the why, what, who, when, and where of sustainability reporting. You learned why sustainability reporting has become inevitable for many companies, what information it entails, who should be involved, when to report, and where the reports are used or published. Now, in Module 6, we turn to the practical steps of how to actually carry out a sustainability reporting exercise from start to finish. This module provides a step-by-step guide to preparing a sustainability report. We will walk through the entire reporting process, from initial planning and team organization, through materiality assessment and stakeholder engagement, into data collection and metrics tracking, and finally towards assurance and publication. Along the way, we'll highlight practical implementation tips for the three leading reporting frameworks, namely IFRS, ESRS, and GRI. And we'll point out where their requirements or approaches differ from each other. To make this guide as practical as possible, we will structure the entire reporting journey along a realistic 18-month timeline. We will simulate a real-world scenario where a company decides in October 2025 to prepare its first sustainability report for the 2026 financial year, with a final publication date in early 2027. This approach will illustrate the necessary lead time for each phase and also to highlight that successful reporting is a well-planned, continuous process. It's not a year-end rush. We will map each key step, from initial planning and stakeholder engagement to data collection, drafting, and assurance, onto this calendar, giving you a tangible project plan to adapt for your own organization. You might ask if this process can be done faster. For example, by deciding mid-year to publish a report by year-end and compressing the timeline into just 6 months, or perhaps even shorter. While this is technically possible for very experienced companies with established systems and resources to allocate, for example, for external consultants like me and my team, we do not recommend this for a first-time reporter. A rushed and hasty process often leads to a weaker and less credible report with mistakes. One of the key challenges would be retroactive data collection. If you haven't been tracking metrics like monthly energy use or employee turnover, gathering a full year's data accurately and retroactively in a short time could prove very difficult, and this can lead to gaps or force you to make estimations instead of having concrete and verifiable data. Furthermore, if you hurry too much with your materiality assessment, it may turn into a superficial exercise and fail to properly engage stakeholders and identify the issues that truly matter and that should be included in your report. Last but not least, securing external assurance on a tight deadline can be difficult because assurance providers are often booked months in advance. This is why we decided to present a more deliberate 18-month approach. It's also important to view this 18-month guide not as a one-time project, but as the annual rhythm within a larger continuous cycle of improvement. While we map out the key steps over a single period of 18 months, you need to treat reporting as an ongoing function, not as an isolated one-time event. This guide will show you how to execute one full successful reporting cycle, which can then be refined and repeated in the years to come. Let's dive in.